Okay, so now for my next video, I'll just open up the computing booklet over here and I will show you that how do I make these headings. For example, if you're working on the booklet and you need to make a heading, you will have to primarily the setting that I have already made inside the booklets is something that you should follow. So the reason I say that that is important is because this table of contents will not be generated unless you follow the scheme of headings, which I have set already up here in the Word document. So if I click on this, can you see this arrow over here? This one? This means that this has been converted into a heading. And if you look up here, the heading that it has been converted into is called heading 1, right? If I come down to the main content over here, this, as you can see by the arrow again, is a kind of heading, and this is a kind of heading. Now, very, very important, whenever you are working on the booklet, you should go to View and click on Navigation pane. The reason for that is that headings make your life a lot easier when you are formatting a large document, right? So the reason for me making headings to begin with was that all of this booklet be visible to me when I go into the navigation pane. If I click on term 1, it's going to take me to the page where the word term 1 is written. If I click on unit 2, because I've made it into a heading, and the hierarchy of headings is usually heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So it always puts the tasks in the appropriate places. So use the same format which I have used. Instead of writing worksheet 1, you will write task 1 and you will set the heading hierarchy like this. Unit 4 is computer systems, right? So in computer systems, we have a topic which is 4.1. See that when I highlight this over here, it gets highlighted on the navigation pane as well. So I'm coming down. This is heading. If you want to see the heading level, you go to home and you look at this place, right? So when I click over here, this is basically heading 2. And when I click over here, this is basically heading 1. And when I click over here, this is basically heading 3. So now you understand the heading hierarchy. Okay. So if I have to change anything over here, like if I turn this into task 2, you will see that it has been reflected over here. What if I turn this into which device is this? You see, it gets changed over here as well. So this makes life a lot easier. Okay. Coming down here again, when we come to term 2, this is heading 1. And then all of these are heading 1, heading 2, and then the tasks inside are all at heading 3 level, right? So you do not need to change the page numbering. You do not need to change the scheme of headings. Only when you have to change the settings, change the text inside the headings, you can do that, okay? And you can, of course, if you like, for example, if I want to add another task over here, you're going to be doing modifications. So what you can do is simply just double click on this or choose the whole thing, Control C, and then wherever you want the next task to be put, for example, say I want to put the task here. So I'll bring it to the front of the line, press enter, and then I'll press Control V. So now if you see, we have two task 2s over here, and I'm going to just simply change the text here and write task 3. Now I will make a new work page. So the text is changing, right? Mind you, I'm not going to save any of this. It's just for your instruction purposes.